Hi everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru, getting ready to do a get ready with me. Gonna play with this, and I'm gonna mix this Bloom palette with my Gourmand Girls because your girl can't be boring. And while the Bloom palette is fabulous, she's bland, girl, she's bland. And so, you know me, I got to do my full glam. Now, I got to tell you, this e.l.f. HD powder is really, really good. It's only $10, and I'm really digging this Power Grip primer. And as you know, it is a crime not to prime. So we must be primed. Getting all my stuff ready to go. We will start with my Milani eyeshadow base. Okay, let's do this. I always do my eyes first so that if I have any fallout, I can simply clean it up. And I always seem to have fallout because I'm so heavy-handed. I need to learn not to be so heavy-handed with my makeup. But I can't help it. I just loves it. Oh, you won't believe the other day I came up here and I was practicing. I saw Allie D do a look with the Gourmand Girls Calavera palette, which of course I have. So naturally, I wanted to replicate her look, and she used the dark black with the red in it. Let me show you. She used this palette. She used this shade here. It's black with red flecks in it. Then she used this shade down here, this shade over here, and she used this orange shade to lighten it up around the edges. And it was so pretty. So naturally, I wanted to try it. Oh my God. I looked like I had two big, what do you call them? Those bullseyes. I looked like I had two big bullseyes on my eyeballs. I was trusting the process. And then when I got to the putting the under eye on, oh Lord, it all went to hell. Heaven help me, but I could not make it work. Now, if that girl would like to come over here and show me how she did that look. But we're not going to go there today. I was practicing so that I could do it on a video, and it didn't work out. So we're not going to do that. Today we're going to stick with Bloom by Natasha Denona. All right. Let's get to buzzing on this. I'm going to go in with Ren. It's a pinky shade. Any pinky shade will do. Unless you got this palette, then Ren is what I'm using. This is my transition shade. It's nice and light. It goes in my crease. It just blends beautifully. Oh, you know, it might be a bland palette, but man, that's good eyeshadow. I can't help it. It's so pretty. So pretty. So how have y'all been? What have you all been up to? You got babies to take care of. You got puppies to take care of. Me, I've been taking care of my husband. That poor man hasn't got his eyesight back yet. They put a shot in his eye and said it would clear up. He burst a blood vessel. So they put a shot in his eye and said it could take up to a month. It's been 2 weeks. Bless his heart. He's still working, though. He's not going to quit. And like I said, he's my hero. he's amazing. He gets people at the worst part of their life and helps them build a better one. He is on it. You know, can't imagine all the turmoil in his head, but he does it. This is clover. This is the color I'm using right now. Just in the outer corner, the outer V. Put some depth in there. That's all I'm doing. Gotta go a little bit lighter on my eyes with this brush. Oh my God, I took that makeup off and it was like 4:20. 4:20. And I had to pick my husband up at 5 and I'm wiping it off, and it took several wipes of the makeup wipes to wipe it off. It was so much darkness. And I couldn't just clean the eye off, so I had to clean off my whole face. I had to start from scratch. I was like, okay, I'm just going to put some eyebrows on. So I put some eyebrows on. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to put some face makeup on. So I put some face makeup on. Then I grabbed this palette, and she saved the day. And yeah, I was able to get to my husband by 5 o'clock. And I'm telling you, that was the fastest I put makeup on in a long time. They should have, like, remember Supermarket Sweep? They should have Makeup Sweep. See how fast you can do your face and look good doing it. The quality of your face does not necessarily reflect how much money you spend on makeup. But I'm telling you what, there's something to be said about this palette when it can work that good, that quick, and give you just what you need. You know, like what I got here, all I need is a little shimmer, and I'm golden. But these shimmers bore me that are in here. They just don't have that punch that I want. So I'm going to get the shimmers out of here. I just think they're so pretty. Pretty. Okay, we're going to go with ultraviolet and gamma ray. Glitter glue. NYX glitter glue works just beautifully. I don't have to spend an arm and a leg. You know, and Gourmand Girls is not that expensive. This palette that I have all these shimmers in was only $25. And I got the Calavera and the Haunted palette for $45. Natasha Denona, the one palette alone, was $69. It's like, what? Yeah, makeup's ridiculous expensive. But there's something to be said about the quality that you get, you know. And so I gotta say, I like my Gourmand Girls very much. Their price point is much nicer, friendlier for us working stiffs. So I'm going to hit the Sephora sale, and I'm going to try Sephora brand foundation. What's it called? The HD? I don't know, the Sephora brand. I'm going to try it because it's only $20 for the foundation, and it's 30% off, which would make it about the same price as this. My beloved. My love. So, yeah, I'm going to try it. Sorry, I went up and down the stairs twice just now looking for a kitty cat. So I'm a little out of breath. I had to come upstairs. I got to film. I was like, I have to film. Isn't that pretty? Love it. It's this nice purpley tone, but then it's got a blue shift to it. I don't know why I'm addicted to the gamma ray. It is a pink in the pan, but gold on my eye color. It is so pretty. All right, here we go with gamma ray. Pink in the pan, gold in the hand. That is so pretty. The punch it gives you. Bam. Bam. And then it blends so well. Oh, it's gorgeous. You just need your finger. I mean, I suppose you could use a brush. I like using my finger. A lot of things will hard pan. A lot of the cheaper makeups will hard pan on you if you use your finger, get oils in them. But that's a testament to the quality of the makeup when it doesn't hard pan on you. Look at that. Good to go. Now I'm going to clean up this fallout. My trusty little makeup wipe. My eyes were so sore yesterday. I was rubbing the makeup off so fast as I could. Oh, I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend doing that. Oh my gosh. That was wild. Wild, I tell you. But it all worked out for the best. All right, let's go ahead and use some Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. Now, this is a water-based primer. It is non-silicone based, so if you're worried about that, how about I do half this and half silicone base, and we'll see how it wears on the makeup. That's a good idea. You can see what I'm talking about. And this is the e.l.f. with silicone. And this stuff is amazing. Because I'm telling you, I work on a grill. I work in the dish area. And this stuff is a little snotty and sticky. But it works so good. Oh, I can't get over it. And since my makeup is silicone in base, it performs beautifully with it. Had a little more sticking out, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up. Okay. Now I got to let that sit for 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. So my little granddaughter that y'all got to meet had a rough week. She was upset because her mommy had an appointment and mommy didn't take her. And she was throwing a fit with her daddy. And she was jumping on the bed and screaming bloody murder. And mommy came in the door and she was still in there screaming and she fell. And the poor little thing broke her clavicle. That's this one right here. Yeah. Broke it right in half. So now her little arm's in a sling. Oh, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. I wouldn't be able to handle it if my little baby broke something. Oh my gosh. That's too much, if you ask me. All right, we're going to go on the silicone side first. Okay. See how nice? It's going on real nice. All right, that's what I'm talking about. My face is really red without makeup on. And get rid of my brush marks. Get rid of my brush hair. Oh my goodness. Elf, you're doing me dirty. It's supposed to be a good brush. All right. That is performing just as expected. There is no peeling. Nothing. Okay. Now we're going to take that same makeup and put it on the non-silicone based primer side. So far, so good. Ingredients matter, people, and this is really important that you read your labels. Know what you're putting on your face. You know, it's kind of important. Read your labels. That way, if you have your skin has a reaction, you know it's probably one of the ingredients that your skin's having a reaction to. You know, some people have trouble with silicone-based makeup. I'm blessed. I do not have trouble with much. I just have high sugars. I'm diabetic. And I'm addicted to sugar. I'm a terrible diabetic. Terrible. My last A1C came back. I was a 6.4, which is not bad at all for a type 2 diabetic. I am no longer insulin dependent. Look at that. That looks great. That looks just great. I've got no issues. That is coming out great. I love it. All right, people. We got a base on. What do you think of that? I think I need a little bit under my eyes. So we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam because it's cheaper than, what's that stuff called? I can't even think. Concealer. Oh my God. I couldn't even think of what it was called. My mind just drew a total blank. But concealers are so expensive. For those of us babes on a budget anyways. But concealers are good. But I'm going to go in with my finger and this e.l.f. Soft Glam. It's a little too light for my skin tone, but it works great as a concealer to brighten up my under eye. Had a little dust bunny there. Yeah, I like that. And I checked out, I asked ChatGPT what was the difference between a concealer and a foundation. ChatGPT said the viscosity in a concealer is much thicker than your natural foundations are. Well, the Soft Glam foundation is very, very thick. Because it's full coverage in nature. Look at that. That looks great. A little more over here to even it out. My poor little baggies under my eyes. These aren't Gucci's. That looks good, y'all. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So my little daughter came this weekend and she left and I cried. And I just don't know if I'm ever going to get over my kids growing up. It's difficult. I want them to be my kids, but they're grown up. And oh my God, they know everything. Boy, do they know everything. They know everything. Everything. For real, though. For real. Like you can't tell them nothing. I'm just kidding. But they were for real. Look at that. I got creatures already. Gotta take care of those creases before you set your eye. You don't want to set creases in. It's difficult when you have wrinkles, though. I have wrinkles. Crinkles. It's so hard. I was watching a makeup artist. Just beautiful, stunning woman. She said she was my age. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish my eyes looked like yours. And she told me she had Botox done and other stuff. And I was like, then how do we relate? I mean, if I had Botox done, we would relate. I would understand. But I haven't had it done. Still, I'm not aging gracefully. I'm not mad at her. Don't get me wrong. If I had the money, I'd get her done. On the real. I'd have to find somebody good to do it. I wouldn't want one of those botched things, but I would get her done if I could. For now, I'm going to use makeup. I remember when I was young, I always thought I had big pores then. Good Lord, if I had the pores now that I had then, we'd be doing pretty good. But I don't have the same skin. It's just a little older, which is natural. Surrender and acceptance is something I need to work on. Surrender and acceptance. I got peeling right here. Uh-oh. That's not bad though. That's just one. Oh wait, there's one right there. Little peelings. That's what happens when you've got water base mixed with a silicone base. That doesn't look bad at all though. That looks pretty darn good. All right. Now, let's get some eyebrows on because Mama's needing them bad. And voila, my brows are on. We like that. What we don't like is being out of brow pencil. Makes it so much more difficult to do this. I used the Anastasia Fall Romance palette. I used the shade Crimson on my eyebrows today. I love this palette. But it's not fall, so I can't use it for everyday use. Okay, so next, let's get some bronzer done. Colored Rain. Why isn't it opening? That was hard. All right. Let's get some bronzer on. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Get some color back on that face. Get that mug looking right. I don't use liquid bronzers. I tried that cream bronzer from e.l.f. It really wasn't my color. It didn't leave. It seemed like it just blended all gone and there was no color left behind. See how this leaves color behind? The e.l.f. just blended out completely on me, and I'm wondering if it just was too light of a color for me. I don't know. But it was completely gone. There was nothing there. So I decluttered it. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that for a fails video. So y'all can remember which ones didn't work for me. And that's all this is. What works for me might not work for somebody else. But you can try it. You can see I've got normal to oily skin. It used to be more oily than it is now, but as I've aged, it's dried out. So I'm blessed with pretty good skin right now. She just got some wrinkles is all. Crinkles. We don't say wrinkles, we say crinkles. All right. That's looking good, I think. I don't know. Am I putting this on right? Y'all need to tell me something. Am I putting my bronzer on correctly? That's what I need to know. And a friend from work gave me this. It's from Wander Beauty. And I've just about panned out on the blushes and highlighter. Because they're so pretty and they go so well on my skin, but I can't help but keep using it. Maybe I'll get a blush when I go to the Sephora sale. Maybe I'll try their house blushes. Let you all know how they work. 30% off is nothing to scoff at. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Thank you, Jerry, for giving this to me. If you're watching. I was surprised. Someone at work told me today that they watch my videos and they like them. And I said, what? You watch my videos? That just got me all good in the feels. It made me feel so good. Like, aw, I didn't know you watched my videos. You never said nothing. But what would you say? I mean, how would you approach that? I don't know. I don't know. That looks pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's get the under eye. Go back into the Bloom palette. And what shall we try? Oh, that's too dark. Wash your brushes. I gotta wash my brushes. That's too dark. Damn it, Susie. Wash your brushes. There we go. I gotta remember what brushes I use. Go back into the clover color. So the one I put in the outer corner. I'm getting it underneath my eye. So I finished up my collagen cream that I was using. Now I need a new moisturizer. And I don't know which one to get. I still have a serum. It's got retinol and vitamin C in it. But I need a moisturizer for my face. That one worked pretty good, I thought. I didn't have any problems with it. But it ran out. And it was a big old bottle too. I've had it since like November, maybe. Going in with my Stay and Play essence. Because you deserve to be beautiful. Getting it in my waterline. I went out of my waterline. That's a little bit deep. Not bad. There we go. I think that looks really good. So, what kind of lip? I guess just a nude. I'm really, really, really digging the e.l.f. $2 lip liner. It's such a good color. Look how little it is. Can you see it's pilling? It was pilling right there. That's from, this side is the Not silicone base primer and the silicone foundation. That's what they talk about when they say it causes pilling. I don't know if you could see it on my camera phone, but there was just two little spots there that looked like little pills that pilled up, like peelings. They peeled up a little. but the makeup's still good. It's still on there, so yeah. And you don't have that on this side because it's a good combination when you have silicone and silicone. So always check your primers and always check your foundation, because if your foundation is not silicone based, you don't want a silicone primer. And same as if it is silicone based, you want a silicone primer. If you have issues with clogged pores and acne and things like that, then you don't want silicone. So always check to see if it's a water-based, because you're going to look for things like dimethicone. Anything that ends in a ONE is going to be a silicone-based product. Marlena Stell talks about it more on her channel. Go check her out. She used to own that Makeup Geek, and now she's doing perfumes. She's an amazing makeup artist, and she will tell you all about the silicone. All right, I got my lips lined. I think they look good. They're pretty even. No? Okay. And let's go in with that pretty apricot color from Revlon. Isn't she pretty? It's a nice nude. It's an everyday office look. That looks good. That's so pretty. All right, what are you guys thinking? Time for some mascara. Call it a day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you found this helpful. I hope it was informative as far as how to put makeup on. I didn't have much stories to tell today. I'm so sorry. But I will. I will have more stories. I just have to be mindful of what stories I choose to tell. All right. Thanks, guys. Love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just another beauty guru. Thank you. Bye.